Hey, it's your boy Alphas I made. And remember, I see you Alphas in the building. Just for 1 second, can you please hit that like button, that subscribe button, and give an alpha a fellow alpha a Wazam? And we're here to talk about Power Book of Kanan, episode 205. What happened in Catskills? Basically, what's happening in this episode is Rock and her son Kanan are trying to get some bonding going on, and a bunch of different scenarios happen. We get introduced to more characters that we always see, and it's a pretty good story building episode. You can start seeing where the story is going. We're gonna go over that while we go over the episode. It's nothing really major happened, but a lot is going in this episode in which ultimately you will start seeing where they are treading and where the story is going, and it's very interesting. I am very interested in where this story is heading. I am excited. I'm ready to talk about it. But before we do, again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. If you enjoy the content, let's put it up there just so y'all can see it. You don't have to like and subscribe, but if you like the content, I mean, it's right there. Yes, most definitely. Shout out to Miss Bradshaw. A1. She's always in the building. We appreciate you and I love you, Queen. But let's get started in the episode, and we're going to talk and chat as we go through the episode. We start off the episode with the crackhead coming up to Marvin. He comes up to the room looking for some crack, and he tells him to tell him that they ain't open today. They doing inventory. We find out the reason the room been stinking the whole time, as we knew from the first season. They hit the guy that lived there with a nail gun, and they hit him with the nail gun and basically left him in the wall. I don't do I know why they left him in the wall? I have no clue why they left the guy in the wall, but they left him in the wall, especially if you're gonna live there. I don't. That seems like bad. Yes, it's banker's hours. That's exactly what they said. It's banker's hours. That was funny. By the way, I like this dude. This dude was cool in episode season 1 when he went up and they were asking him questions about what happened. Like, he's very integral to the show, and he's gonna do something big later on. It was funny because Marvin the whole time was struggling with the body. He was literally struggling with the body. Like, I do not deal with this. And it reminded me that this was literally Scrap job. Unfortunately, this was Scrap's job. RP Scrap, y'all know how I feel about that. They did my boy dirty. Somebody gotta get that get back. This don't make no sense. They did my boy Scrap dirty. And we see that after going to Howard, Kanan is now in the sights of Rock. Rock is trying to establish her relationship back with her son, and it's not going well. He has nothing. He don't want nothing to do with her. He meets Juke. He was like, "No, I don't know nothing about this. I don't want to go. Juke ain't going. I don't know what this is. I don't trust you right now." He explains that to Juke. Juke tells her Howard is a lion cop. Can't trust a lion cop because that's what they do. We go to the next scene. We see one of the Italians is racist. The other one is trying to avoid it. I know it's a show, right? I know it's a show, but I'm sorry. Oh, a white dude saying nigga is a white dude saying nigga still gets to me. It does. I don't like it. It's icky. It makes me feel a type of way. Like, no, don't say that word. I still made me want to fight, essentially. Like, I don't even know. Like, hey, I want to punch dude in the face. He got a curved nose. I was just seeing if I could do a quick jab or break it. That's how I was feeling the whole time. But one dude is clearly not racist. The other one is a pure on. He's just purely a racist. You know what I'm saying? He's a pure on. He even calls him out on it. He says later on the scene, we're gonna get to that, but he says basically, we'll shoot you before you even can say white power. He knows what he is. He said it a lot this episode too, but But it's going off reality, so I ain't mad at it. It just still hits you with the. You know. We see Lou getting disrespected by Crown. They meeting a producer. He's talking about what Zisa can do and how she's the next big thing. And he's trying to talk, but he really don't know this world, so it's kind of off. And the producer looking at him stupid, but Crown is trying to convince him. And he tells Crown that, listen, it's gonna take more than that. So they discuss outside. We don't really know what they discuss. Only thing we know is that they are dissing Lou. By the way, I did a whole show on Lou describing him, and you kind of see what the wheels turning with Lou now. It's getting into overdrive from even my episode because now Lou even losing who he is as a person, and it's interesting me. It is so good. I feel it too. Yo, they was this. He said, I almost laughed that fool out of my room. I said, y'all don't know who Lou is. Lou. We gonna go over what happened with Lou and Crown later on, but Lou was on one. My man told him. Matter of fact, we about to get in it shortly anyway. They put the dead dude in the trunk. And Rock is taking the trunk, and Kanan asks, why come I can't put my clothes in the trunk? Again, we find out a little later why Rock ain't telling them directly. But they have the dead body in the trunk. They talk about it. We see the Italians they still got their eyes on Rock and Kanan and what they doing. Mostly Rock. They want to send a statement. So they got their eyes on Rock. You know what I'm saying? They scouting out. They trying to see when she, somehow they know she's going somewhere. So they're going to try to catch her when she's not part of the whole group. They're going to catch her by herself. You know what I mean? They're going to catch her while she's getting out of here. You also see in this part Jukebox staring at her dad from outside the window, which I'm like, do they need a camping trip? Do they need a camping trip? Like, they are having these problems, which comes into play again later on. Everybody's getting a defined story now. That's what I do love that about this episode. We halfway to mid-season part, and I can feel halfway through everybody's getting kind of a defined story. And we kind of see where the season is going because lately it's just been development, and now we're getting a whole story. You know what I mean? A whole, like, vision. This is the scene I want to get to. Lou punches Cran and tells him that after Cran tells him he needs to calm down and be like more level-headed, he punches him. And then he kind of punked him out. He tell him, you ain't a gangster and you got that gun on you, you ain't gonna use it. I was like, he just called you out, dog. He called your bluff. Yeah, it's kind of getting tired. It's kind of getting a little tired now. They even beefing, but we understand why. But I think that's where Renee comes in a little bit. So I'm thinking that's what the story building. We're gonna talk about that in a minute, but I think that's what they do. Yeah, he right there. He's pew pew pew. That's what he said. You ain't really about that. You ain't gangster. No matter how much gangster rap you do, you not gangster. I do this for real. I can see it in you. Not that dude. And the next scene is Rock getting personal, talking about Davina. Y'all know, if y'all remember season 1, Davina is there. She left because her mother was passed away and she had to leave. And Kanan said she's in San Francisco, over hoping she has a good life. Her cousin told him that. And he tells her about the new girl. Kanan has said he owned one. Davina left him. He's a demon now. My dude said demon emojis. He said he is a pure demon now. He's in the beginning stages of GGC Mafia. He ain't worked the way through it there. He just got his first heartbreak. And he said hey, listen, he's a demon now. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into a little bit more why. We're gonna get to that part in a minute, but yeah, he a demon. We see Renee meeting with Marvin at dinner. She trying to help him open up, help him with his anger. She even get that threat was wild though. Like, hey, listen, we could put you. He came in on demon time in a Nautica coat. My man is not playing. They going in them cold mountains. He said he is not playing. She wants him to open up. She gives him a wild threat. She's like, I can go to the judge and tell him to take care of you, and you'll be in the house now. We can work this out. I need you to help me because you making my job harder. And he tells her, he's like, He's being vulnerable. Be vulnerable to your lady, cause she, she vulnerable. She taking time to take go. They on a dinner date. How many difficult people you think she actually just went to dinner with? Let's just be honest. She probably just told them that, hey, Popo, listen, he ain't doing what he job. That's what I'm saying, Miss Bradshaw. She wants them to open up. She want, bruh. How many dudes she taking to dinner? You take all your people to dinner? Is she taking every dude that don't open up to dinner? That's what I'm saying. Y'all eating dinner? You out here swirling your straw around? Open up to your ladies. I'm calling it, that's your lady now, Marvin. Open up to it. He started opening up to it. He tells about Juke. First time we actually heard him actually speak on Juke. And and that's what this story is developing. It's between Renee, Juke, and Marvin. And Jukebox got two stories I think they're going with. I think she got like split in half, which is going to lead to Jukebox and Power, which we know is a straight demon. Laverne and Power is a demon. And I think this season is the season we find out why, because I can kind of see the threads coming. I can kind of see the threads, what they trying to do with her. It's so interesting to me what they gonna do. If they do what I think they're gonna do, this story gonna be, and I see why she's a demon in Power, in the original series, season 3 to 4. I understand 100% why she's a demon. But he tells about him. It was funny. He was like, y'all not in that sexual way, you know what I'm saying? I ain't a freak, you know what I'm saying? I ain't do nothing to her like that. But I got a theory on that, Miss Bradshaw. I'm gonna go over and get that part, but I do got a theory about this exact scene right here. I got a theory because I know how it's gonna play. If it play like I think, she has every reason to be a demon. Even though I don't agree with it, but she got every reason to be a demon. Rock got a nice cabin. She has a very nice cabin. You see Kanan flirting with some little white girl. One of them little hillbilly white girl. You done seen this all the time, bro. You just want to see what he got curious. He an inner city kid. He a black kid. He probably don't see that many white people. Look cute white girl. She homely looking too. She not like one of them like fancy white girl that you don't trust. She look like one of them homely white girl. One of them little cabin wood white girl that smoke weed and she flirt with you a little bit. So you flirt back. Kanan on dimmer time. She did. She had it. She got that guap. But yeah, Kanan found him one of them little homely white girl. One of them ones you like, yo, she ain't no like her dad might be racist type white girl. One of those type. One of the ones that's kind of cute too, but like I said, her dad might be racist, so it's like a little get back. And he on demon time too, since of course thanks to Davina. Like he kind of on demon time because of everything going in life. So my man was just he out here now, right? We go to the next scene. By the way, let me know y'all thoughts on that. I want to know how y'all feel about him with the white girl, because y'all know he on demon time. He got the little freak girl and her freak mama in the last episode. We know she a freak. Her mom looked at that dude too long. Like, that is a child, man. You do not stare at children like that. You do not stare at children. Abort the mission that you have right now. I don't know what this is. GGC Heartbreaks. Yeah, GGC Heartbreaks. He in the beginning of the GGC Heartbreaks. He listened to 808 and Heartbreaks by Kanye West right now. That's what he doing. He listening to Heartbreaks from Kanye West. He trying to just get it off. He trying to get it off, man. That's what he trying to do. He's doing. Yeah, homely white girl got girl on the side. Her mom somewhere around her. You know what I'm saying? Her mom somewhere around. He staring at her. He looked at her on the way out. It's wild. I had my man on demon time. You know what I mean? By the way, shout out y'all for listening. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Now we quickly go to a scene. We see Zisa leaving the house, and all of a sudden a tape just came across right in front of her and just broke. It's Jukebox. She said, "You stole my song." I let a little voice break. She said, "You stole my song." Zisa said, "I didn't know that was your song. I didn't know you wrote that. Lou gave me that song. I thought Lou wrote it." She didn't say that at first. She said, "You know who did it," and then she like Lou, and she like, I can write my own music. Zisa's not that good. Her song was like let's be honest, all her songs come from jukebox. She don't even sing good as Juke. She sings nowhere near good as Juke though. But she cute. And she dressed sexy. So it's like an easy thing to sell, right? So they just gave her the song. Knowing jukebox sing better than her. But listen, that as is life. Yo, people just pretty privilege is a thing. uh, and the question I have on this scene before I figured out where else they going, I was trying to figure out is Juke gonna like start dressing up to like sell, and she might still. That might be the third line I think she doing because we know she got the Marvin, Renee thing that I think gonna go through. Is she try to work her problem with her father, which I don't know if it will work. Because she found out her mom and Zisa. She found her so shit. Zisa even asked her, "How did you find me? Like, how did you find out where I live?" And she just nodded her head like, "Don't worry about all that." Like, she just found Zisa. I don't even know how she knew. Like, who is she? Hey, she been like that the whole series though, Miss Bradshaw. The whole entire series, she can find anyone. She like even used the police to find her mom. Like, she is a detective 100%. We ain't saying she a good one in terms of a good person, but she ruthless. She is definitely not a good person in police force. But we see Marvin have found Tony, and the police harass him. Of course, they don't know what their problem is. They being racist, of course, but they, to be honest with you, they kind of in the right, even though they wrong. Like I'm saying, they are harassing this man. All he doing is trying to eat on the side of the road, and they follow him around, talking about they basically said, "We don't like your kind around here. Hurry up and get on now, get on about your business." Sprite didn't call me N-word. That's how I was expressing. I was like, another one? I guess you can't have two calling you the N-word in one series game. Like, you just can't have just them throwing around every white dude in the show throwing around the N-word. You just can't have that. But still, he's right. We gotta admit, he right. Marvin ain't up to no good. He out here stalking Tina. He all the way on the wrong side of town. That what he said. I don't know where you from. I know everybody around here. You ain't one of them. I ain't seen none of you and one of your kind around here. I'm telling you. He know he out here living dangerous. You see who Tina dating? I can go by that scene. We can go off this scene right there when you need that point. You see Tina dating this rich white dude? They got the whole little road that's going around the little circle thing. You in the wrong part, bro. You don't drive slow around there. The police gonna harass every black dude. Even if you live there, you can live in the house police harassing you. Even today, this is the 90s. He know he might know he in danger. I don't know what he doing. Burke out here. We see hold on, we ain't on that part. Oh yeah, Lou messing up with family. Juke confronts Lou about the song. He says, "Listen, you gotta know writer's credit, blah blah blah." He in the code, these sadness, Bradshaw said. He's in the cul-de-sac. He know being where he ain't supposed to be over there. When they got their land like that, the police gonna harass you. Now normally you know he in the wrong. You know he up here stalking Tina. No one they gonna harass you. He done already told you, listen, you ain't supposed to be around here. Even when he ran the corner, it looked so awkward that he was going in that corner, like he was going to his house. And I'm like, ain't that awkward? They just sitting here kissing on the Tina kissing, and ain't even look at this strange car just driving slow around the corner. I want to know how you don't notice this red weird looking car that don't look like it ain't supposed to be anywhere near the just staring at you driving slow around. Maybe they used to people driving slow around them. Maybe the cul-de-sac is that safe. They do got the police around every corner. Just stalking everybody, so it's wild out here. Burke out here harassing prostitutes on the street. Yo, she breaking code. Burke is breaking code. She threatening the prostitute, talking about we could get your son taken away. I don't know how, unless she gonna say you're a prostitute, so we gonna take him away. Just give me whatever you got on Howard. I'm like, he getting investigated? Yo, Burke breaking the code. Burke might have to go. I'm either curious, is Burke gonna be? I see two places. How we gonna get rid of Burke completely because she in the way, or or she gonna have that connection with Jukebox. Yeah, she doing way too much. My thing is, I think Burke either gonna get she getting nosy. You know what happened to the cat, the curious cat, right? She either being nosy and she gonna get out of the way, or she gonna become Jukebox gonna use it to become mental. Cause Burke ain't the smartest. Like she ain't the smartest tool in the shed. If she build a relationship with Juke can use it and then start. That's how she get started in the police. You know what I mean? Like she can use Burke, and then she get started in the police, or she gonna get got because she ain't got no other two choices. She too nosy. She in everybody. She in her partner's business. She in everybody's business. She found out that Howard has a son after threatening a prostitute. Like she got to be breaking some code. She has to be breaking some code. We find out like I said, she found out that he has a son. She kind of puts it together when she finds a teenager who he's protecting. Why he ain't calling the police? Why he doesn't remember? Even though the prostitute said he doesn't remember because that's what he told him. Next thing we go into Italians trying to kill Rock. We got the wrong. I was like the dumb racist guy mess it up. Of course he is. I was right as we found out later in the episode. No, I wasn't quite right. I was wrong. I did figure he was going to do too much, but he didn't. Kanan feeling the little white girl heavy. I was like, at this point, I was like, the racist gonna be mad. He gonna be pissed. Ooh, this episode lined up too perfect. You got the racist Nazi guy, and then you got Kanan messing with the white girl at the same time. Why are they trying to kill Rock? Ooh, that's a good one too. That's a good one. You think both of them gonna happen? That would be interesting. Both of them can be taken care of. Cause I think we saw this today is the first episode we seen them two interact too. So Howard might kill her. She learned from her. She take her on her wing. Howard ends it. She goes under Howard's ring because Howard is a corrupt cop too. He ain't corrupt as Laverne was in Power, but he's corrupt too. He been letting him. The whole first season was about how he run the streets for real. And how he was making deals with Unique now. If anybody, Juke could easily learn from Howard. I don't know how long Howard gonna be around either now. Because in Power, you don't really, a little bit about Howard. I don't think you know anything from Howard. They got it on Rock right now. He got the gun on some campus saved Rock's life. Like purely saved, just came down. Little white kid, they start having a conversation about Stick. She looking for her son, which might have saved Kanan's life too, because of course he's kissing on a little white girl, smoking some weed with her, and then like he runs in on him because he's like, you know what you're doing? He told the little white girl, I have you locked in the room for 15 years. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm telling you, Kanan. The ancestors were calling Kanan to make this dude mad. He ain't gonna never see the little white girl no more. The ancestors, it was meant to. It was meant to just piss him off. You know what I mean? And for him to get shot. But as we find out later. Everybody hate her. They don't want that swirl. That's what they don't want. They don't want that swirl to mix. Even Rock hating talking about, you know what happened when you did this? They don't want that swirl to mix. You ain't no basketball player. Yeah, the ancestors wanted to make him mad. They weren't even gonna do nothing. It was destiny. It was destiny. They didn't want to do nothing. Hey, I said, let the swirl mix. Quit hating on the swirl, bro. They hating on the swirl. I ain't for the swirl. Ain't for me personally. I don't believe. I'm not gonna say never. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna say never. I don't believe in nevers. I don't believe in absolutes in life. So I don't believe there's nothing absolute. But I ain't feeling the swirl. You know what I mean? It's just me. I ain't never quite been in this world. But hey, listen, life is life. But quit hating on the swirl, man. Raise your kids to love our queens. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. I'm getting y'all education on life, you know what I mean? But we also find out the other Italian. Yeah, not for me, but I ain't bothered. But see that's the perfect that answer right there. Y'all see that answer? Miss Bradshaw, a genius. Look at that. She a genius. Look at that. But the other guy, the other Italian, is getting tired of racist dude. He getting real mad at him, and we find out that Sal has he's against killing kids, which I think might come into a big thing between the Italians and Kanan. I think Kanan gonna be the one that kills Sal, just because Sal has this thing against killing kids. Right? It's a constant. We not touching any kids is bad for business. It's against our morals. It's against our code. And Rock might can use that against him because he said it like we don't do kids like that. We find out, we'll talk about it in a minute, but we even found out that he shot his own partner to save Kanan because like the dude don't like, they got like a little moral code, but there's always been a little bit of thing for most mobsters and type of people like that. They normally have a little moral code where they don't attack kids. Women not as much, but kids they really don't. But like I said, he getting tired of him. He being annoying. He's not focused on what they got to do. Kanan and Rock have a conversation. They're eating s'mores at the campfire. She tells him that you are the heir to the throne if you want it. And he said, I didn't know if I want it, but I want it. So of course what happens is, by the way, I love the anticipation in this scene. Because when she tells him you can tell me about anything, we ain't hold no secret, just ask. And then they had this little scene where he stares over and looks with this dramatized face. It was like he's about to ask, and then it hit this dramatic theme of the show, and then it had like this dramatic pause, and all of a sudden it just ends, and I'm like, I feel like I got like boob off from that, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man, ask about Howard. Ain't that what we wanted? We wanted to ask about Howard. Like I said, at this point, we got the first meeting. I talked about the jukebox and Howard. Again, could lead me to that Howard and Burke being one reason and one to teach how she got in. And Rock finally shows Kanan what's in the trunk, the dead body, and then they go and bury it. They get the shovel. We see Kanan sweating heavy and all that. I think he's still questioning if he really want to be in this. Yeah, a whole. Oh my, this one. Yeah, she told him no secret, a whole body in trunk, but she did show him like, just a few minutes later. Once he said he down, he for the business of family. He want to be the heir, so she showed him after that. And we go to the next scene. He's sweating all that. You know, he been working hard. His mama got him out here working heavy. We see Lou in the studio. Famous runs in and does a terrible rap. This rap was absolutely horrible. Shout out to Famous though, but that was absolute. See, this is why Lou don't let you rap. He not putting you in. You know, Crown might, but Crown just try to make you look famous and all that stuff. But Lou old school dude. Lou real life wants you to put in the work, effort, and be great. Unless you Zisa. Famous also came in and snitched on his sister. It was absolutely. I was like, oh, turn this off. I'm gonna have to mute the show for a minute. Like, when are you gonna stop doing this? But he talked about his sister and Crown, and he said he already knew about it, which was kind of interesting to me about him and Jess, because he looked at the studio. I'm like, oh, Lou, did Lou really know about this? Or did he just want to pretend to be, you know how Lou is. Lou gonna pretend like everything cool and all right. But then he had that little vein pop on the side of his head, and he upset. And he just looking at this sign, and he just getting mad because he had like a dramatic pause too. I'm like, oh, he about to. Oh, that's why Miss Bradshaw. I don't think he knew. I think he capping because he looked so mad once he turned around. He looked so confident when he left. He put them hands behind him, looked at that sign with that little vein popped in his head. That, hey, you know that light skin when they vein pops out. They had them two veins come right here that come right behind their eye. They be ready to go after that. They be ready to fight. Like, I'm like, okay, Crown might not make it to your 2 episodes of Miss Bradshaw. The more I think about it, the more I'm talking about the show. Hey, you mess with Jess and then you send her to California? That's my girl, dog. Then your famous told him. I'm glad they didn't let us know that he knew already if he did know. And it had famous the first person to tell Lou. Because now I'm questioning, did he know? Which gonna lead to the storyline, I think. It's Lou and Crown. One of them gotta go. Ain't no way this lasted 5 more episodes. He might have speculated, but I don't know if he knew though. Yeah, like you could speculate. Even though it would question me, because it's like if he getting in, you know, like, if he getting in with her, and why would he send her away? So he might have questions, but now it's confirmed. I think he had questioned about it, but he confirmed it now. Because this is some stuff that probably don't make sense to him as much. But if he found out he knew, that's kind of weird that the first time we recognized that he knew would be in this situation. But I'm interested in where it's going. I'm very interested to see where it's going. We see Juke singing in church with by far the best voice on this show. It was amazing. Yeah, he only snitched to make himself look better. Famous trying to get in studio, dog. We already found out in the early part of season. Early part of season 1 that he don't care about what his sister talking about. He only care about getting based on what his name is. Famous. If Luke can get him in the studio, he will snitch on everybody. He'll sell everybody out. Just to look good. Like, hey, listen, can I get studio time? Because you know I'm on your side. I'm like, look at this. You can't trust Famous. But we see Juke singing in the church. By far, like I said, the best voice on the show. She sings a lot better than Zisa. Zisa can't hold a candle to the jukebox and sing. I'm like, holy, lame dude in church are trying to flirt. He gonna keep shooting his shot. But this is what lead me to the big one. When her mom and the church, she gonna be fully adapted. 2 or 3 episodes, she fully in the church. Lead singer and everything. She gonna start messing with one of them girls in church. Then her mama gonna disown her. The church gonna turn it back on her. I'm telling you, it's a lot of speculation with everything else. But it's the perfect story to turn her into a demon. Not only with the Burke and Howard situation, but add on this and the situation with her father. Birth of the demon Laverne from Power. Straight up menace. We gonna get the most menacing person ever. Because her mom and the church gonna turn it back on when they find out she gay. I'm telling you. She gonna live the best life. By the way, shout out to the lame dude. I don't know his name, but he ain't got no character name yet. We ain't found out his name. I don't believe so. I don't believe they said his name. But shout out lame dude. He got the little puffy hair. He's a little church dude that claim he gonna try to pull her, and this is gonna lead to it. Cause he gonna snitch too. Yeah, the guy gonna snitch. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. I was getting to that. Like the guy gonna snitch. And when her mama disowned after she found out, we gonna get 2 episodes of her just being happy. She gonna be so happy for 2 episodes. She found out her mama, people accept her. She don't have to be this person. She get to do what she wants. She get to sing. Lou already then back Zisa and not her, right? Oh, you gotta look this way or don't sell. You gotta do this and this. And people hear her sing and they excited. They are so happy. You see how the crowd reacted to her? For 2 or 3 episodes, she gonna be ecstatic. She gonna go to church every week. Dude gonna find out she with another girl, gonna out her. Her mom gonna be like disown her. Her mom might even hit her. I don't even know what's gonna happen with that. The thing with Lou too, like I'm saying, is leading her Lou and them not giving her attention is gonna lead her more to this. And she gonna be, and when they betray her, I won't be surprised at the end of the season when she see Burke or something happen to Burke and the fam and the church betray and everybody tell her to get out and all that stuff and we don't want you. Her mom might even hit her. You might see them veins pop out. And the end of like episode 8, 9, or 10, the end of it. Like I said, you gotta get 3 episodes to make it happen. You gotta build it up. And in episode 8, 9, 10, you're gonna see at the end of the episode, you're gonna see her do that little thing when she do it with her mouth. And you know the demon is born. The demon we saw in Power Season 3 is born. She is here 100%. She plotting on everybody. Everything is gone. And I'm like, they've been hyping that this is the season that she start turning into that person she is in Power. Oh yeah, that's gonna be That's gonna be that got me excited for these episodes. I need to actually. I can't wait to see Laverne actually build up this whole thing of being in church and all this, and then when they find out she's gay in the 90s, they gonna just. Oh, I can't wait. That's one of the. That's the storyline I'm probably looking forward to most because I've been wondering how they gonna trade this character until that character. And her father wasn't enough. It made her kind of more distant from family. Oh yeah, how she gonna reconcile with her dad? Yeah, that is true. I think Renee gonna help with that. But I think that also gonna lead to her being loyal to family too when she gets back with Marvin. But yeah, that's gonna lead to budget. And her dad might cause problems. Her father might cause minutes problem for season 3 if we get a season 3. Leading her to that person. We gonna next season. I think we're gonna start leading her until I don't know if Burke gonna die this season or next season. But if she died this season, I think she gonna like go under Howard and learn how to be a police officer. Cause let's be honest, Laverne probably one of the best characters on this show. Her whole storyline repeatedly going through with the little white girl from season 1, the drugs, the family don't want her, her father hitting, choking her, and then not reconciling. Her story, because she is like she's the second person we know from Power. Like Laverne and Kanan starts. Them the two people we know. So how she got from that? She is. How we got from that innocent girl who was in love with the white girl, helping all her family out, being so nice to everybody, still hustling. Like, notice the change from season 1. She's always smiling. She's always happy. She's always helping people in season 1 to slowly becoming more menacing, more meaner over the show. And it's the most interesting thing that, yes, I feel like you seeing raising Juke more than raising Kanan. Even though Kanan in the show a lot more, but you see like how it transgresses. Like I said, she was this person who was helping everybody. Then she lost a little white girl. The family don't want nothing to do with it. The Karen is still trying to put her in jail for like 2 seasons. She's been trying to put her in jail, and everybody turning their back on her. Besides Kanan, which we gonna see. Kanan the only one that ain't turned their back on her. Luden kind of turned his back on her a little bit. Not for real. Marvin betrayed her. Rock hasn't betrayed her, but I think Rock gonna have something to do with her mama. I still hold on to that theory. So Rock betrayed her. Kanan is the only dude loyal to her, and that's why you see in Power, she and Kanan is so loyal to each other, and everybody else. You kind of see even with Kanan the distrust, right? You see the distrust with Kanan right now. Like he doesn't trust Rock all the way. He thinking stuff looks suspicious. Yes, that's the best part of the show is Juke's character development. And you see Kanan's a little bit too. You see how he's not trusting people. I think Famous might do something to Kanan and betray his trust. Because we can already tell Famous is a character that betray trust. So that's like the most interesting thing about this show right now. Is how these two people become the menaces to society they are in Power. Shout out to Haley Kilgore. Her smile is incredible. Like that smile can win you over, and that's why I got this theory. Because when I saw this smile, I'm like, that's a gorgeous smile that she hasn't done since early season 1. I don't even think she did the smile that much then. Marvin is still, like I said, Marvin is still stalking Tony. We talked about how the police is behind him, and he in the wrong part of the neighborhood in the cul-de-sac. Kanan ended up fighting the racist guy. He's trying to get Rock again. Rock gets the drop on him. She realizes he's there. She gets the drop on him. The guy attacks Kanan. The little white girl runs, said he's trying to kill Kanan. She runs over. She's about to stab him. The dude's about to shoot him before he stabs. She is 100%. Haley Kilgore is beautiful. That's why I think they had her dressed like that. Even though Lou said you are beautiful, but you don't dress like it, you know what I mean? Rock gets to jump on him. The Italian saves Kanan. Because, like I said, he don't want to see kids get shot. So he had a chance to either shoot Kanan, Rock, or him. Most likely, if you think it from the perspective of what he should have done for his side, he should have probably shot Rock in the back. Kanan was losing. He was getting... Yo, it was straight hands, Kanan. Yo, Kanan... I think this might make Kanan tougher, too. Kanan, that guy, he ain't got that brick... He ain't got that brick no more in the bag. He ain't had the brick no more. Yeah, if y'all remember how this show started, Kanan had a big brick and he was rap dude with brick and started beating him with it. He ain't got the brick, so he got them hand put on him. Ain't no way that big nose. I would have aimed straight for that nose. He would have went to sleep. But the Italian dude saved Kanan. He shot him because he was going to shoot Kanan. If he shoots Rock, he's shooting Kanan. They take care of the problem, but the dude is so morally coded that he shot his partner. And then Rock and him said they're gonna be I'm gonna make a deal with Sal and this whole thing gonna be over. Let me and my son leave, and we good. Kanan asked him what was that about. You hear 50 Cent tell him it is what it is at this point. He's like, sometimes you don't even want to answer this thing question, you don't even know what to ask. So amazing episode. How y'all feel about it? Let me know any other theories or things before we get out of here. Shout out to Miss Bradshaw. Anybody else in the chat? Remember to like and subscribe, get that notification bell, all that stuff. You can look at all our shows. I'm gonna show y'all all this stuff at the bottom of the screen. We do, as y'all know, tonight we are doing House of Dragon. Mafia Morals. Yeah, they got the code. We doing House of Dragons tonight. Man Cave of Cuss tomorrow. Shout out to the guys of Blurred. They gonna be on Monday night with Locker Room Talk. I'm not on those shows. Those are the Blurred Boy shows. They're gonna be on over Locker Room Talk. Tuesday, we might have something. Tuesday, I might put out something Tuesday. I gotta see what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but I might put out something Tuesday. Wednesday, we'll see about Wednesday too. Thursday will be She-Hulk. And Friday gonna be Wrestling in the Night and Ring of Power. Ring of Power will be on Friday morning, like at noon. Monday morning quarterback will be on the Overall 99 Sports channel, and we might do something on the gaming channel this week. I do not know. I might stream on Twitch and the gaming channel. So we got a lot of stuff, as you can see. Make It Make Sense on Saturday. Sunday is, of course, Power. It's at 7 Eastern every week. And then, of course, at 11, we got House of Dragons, Game of Thrones. Can't wait for P Valley. I did see one of my other big other shows. I did. I see they are back on Bel Air. Bel Air is looking like it's coming back. I can't wait to watch it again. That's also one of our biggest shows that people watch. It's P Valley in this, but I'm trying to build up Power in the other shows. So hopefully we get more people to watch and they enjoy these shows. As Miss Bradshaw, the only thing I hate about the show is how Kanan at 16 sound like 50 Cent now. Why does his voice sound like he's already been shot? True. That is true. He does sound like 50. He gave him that little deep voice. But if we got these theories, shout out to Miss Bradshaw again for always keeping me company in the chat. If she ever want to be on this show, she knows she invited. Just let me know if she wants to speak on camera, but she might be comfortable in the chat just talking to your boy. P Valley better get renewed. True. You know that's my show. We go in deep details about that, me and Joe. So P Valley, Bel Air, they're my two biggest shows. P Valley our biggest, Bel Air second. Yeah, spring 2023. So we got a show back. Power got another show coming out, I believe. BMF October 30th. We're gonna be on that too. I also got reviews for. I'm gonna put out a review for. I think I'm gonna be the only one to watch this. Werewolf by Night, a little camping show. So Miss Bradshaw said she'll definitely come on camera. She might be here next week for Power at 7 Eastern. I'll get with her and see. So y'all might see the level of Miss Bradshaw on camera talking a little bit about Power next week. Power got another show too. Yeah, I'm saying Power. So Power got a lot going on. I'm excited. We got a lot of work to do. I'm excited. I'm excited for everybody. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Power. Shout out to these shows for keeping us on. I got some more shows I'm gonna review, but I might start. Star's got another show called Serpent Queen. If I like it, I'll review it. Ring of Power just a big show, so I reviewed it anyway. But there's a lot of shows that coming out I got reviewed. Now let me know if y'all want me to review anything. Like and subscribe. And we about to get out of here. I appreciate y'all. As we say, remember to keep stumping. Why? Because I know life gets hard. A bunch of things go on. And life is just difficult. So just keep stubbing, and remember, if you keep trucking away, keep building, keep digging, keep everything you do in your life, and just keep going. I know it might be hard. I know it might be tough. I know things around you might not be where you want it to be, but if you keep chugging along, keep going after what you love, keep chasing your dream, you'll find out where you were meant to be, even if it ain't where you thought you'll be. And something amazing can happen. I love y'all. Remember to keep stumping. Peace.